Now, it is time. It's Thursday, August 6th, 2025. We are here for yet another thrilling feature of AJ Sports Mafia, starring the one, the only, AJ Boki. AJ?
Jack, I don't know what is rolling more right now.
What?
My life or the Milwaukee Brewers?
Let's keep them both rolling, baby.
It's a tough toss-up, baby. I mean, seriously, Jack, let's get right into it, man.
All right.
This team is now 26 games over 100. I could never. My dad has said that one time in his lifetime, and it was. I'm not gonna say it, Jack. That was what year, Jack?
82.
Exactly.
That's the last time I remember feeling like this, that you thought they could win every game, and they aren't going to win every game, but you felt like they could win every game.
Jack,
how are they doing it? What's different?
They're everybody's stepping up. The other night they're not 1-0. Isaac Collins, who comes out of nowhere, Maple Grove, Minnesota's finest, comes up and hits a 3-run homer. The dude is no more than 5'9". He comes up and hits a 3-run homer.
He's a 28-year-old rookie.
Yes, sir. By the way, Jack, I'll get right to it. I'm going to say this, and I never thought I'd say this in my lifetime of watching baseball. If the Brewers don't make the World Series, the season is a bust.
If the Brewers don't make the World Series, the season is a bust.
I mean, think about it, Jack. Think about it. They've lost like a total of 10 games since like June 5th.
Well, all right, let's say they're going to make the playoffs, right?
Yes, sir.
So they'll make the playoffs no matter what. Even if they have a losing streak, they'll still, if they play 500 the rest of the year, they'll still make the playoffs, right? Because they're 70-44, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's 114.
Say it again, Jack. Just say it again.
70-44. Hang on. All right. So, AJ, let me ask you this.
Yes.
If for them to make the World Series,
yes,
they have to beat some pretty good teams in the National League, right? So, who do you think at this point, as the teams are aligned now at the post-trade deadline,
yes,
who do you think who are the top teams, whether it's the Brewers? I know you think Brewers are one of the tops. Who are the others?
So there are 7 teams that make the playoffs, right?
I think so.
So I'm going to give you my 7 playoff teams right now.
All right.
As we speak. 2 of them are in the same division.
Okay. Well, there's only 3 divisions, so that's not a big deal.
No. San Diego. LA. The Brewers. Who are going to be the other 2 wild cards? I don't think another wild card is going to come out of the Central.
You don't think the Cubs are going to make it?
Well, no. Cubs, obviously.
Cubs, all right. That's 4.
I remember that Cubs-Brewers thing can be flip-flopped. Like, it doesn't matter what position they finish. You said there's 7 teams that come out, right?
Yeah, that's what you had said, yeah. So far we got 2 out of the West, 2 out of the Central, none out of the East.
I'm going to go Phillies.
Okay.
I think the Mets will miss the playoffs this year.
You do?
They're only 11 over right now.
Okay. Who's going to beat them?
I think... I don't know why I think this, but I keep an eye on... This is going to sound weird.
Well, that wouldn't be the first from you.
Miami.
Okay.
They're young. They're hanging on a belt like the Brewers. They got young pitchers that are turning the corner. The Brewers beat them 2 out of 3, and that started the Brewers' hot streak.
Didn't the Brewers lose 2 out of 3 to them?
No, they beat them 2 out of 3 the last time they played them.
Who did the Brewers come play at home and lose 2 out of 3? Is that Tampa? They lost to one of the Florida teams the first two games, and then came back and won the last game.
Oh, that was Tampa at Tampa.
Tampa? No, that's not what I'm thinking. This is at home. I'll look it up. Doesn't matter. So, so you think you don't really?
No, it was Miami. It was Miami. You're right.
Okay.
Because that kind of started the hot streak.
Yeah. All right. Now, you don't think the Mets are going to make it? Who else is going to beat them out in the National League?
Well,
nobody.
Oh, but they're only 11 over right now.
That's fine, but they're close to being. They're still in their division race, right?
Yeah, they're 3 out.
Yeah, so they're going to make it, AJ.
I agree. Yes, that's true.
All right, so is it 7? Let me just check that out. Tell me why you don't like the Mets. Tell me that while I'm looking at this up.
Well,
I don't like the Mets. I'm just surprised.
There's one obvious reason.
Okay.
If you're a Brewer fan, you understand this. I have a saying in my life, Jack. When it gets tough, the tough get going. Now, when it got tough for David Stearns and they threw a boatload of money at him, he jumped ship.
Well, but
I understand they threw a boatload of money at him, Jack.
I know. Forget that. I mean, don't forget that. You say that, but the Mets beat the Brewers last year in the playoffs. So they were tough enough to make it to the NLCS last year.
Who was their closer last year? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He's not even a closer anymore for the Yankees.
All right, there are 12 teams, 6 from each league.
Yeah.
So you think the Marlins are going to make it instead of the Mets?
No, I think the Mets will.
All right. So this is what we have. You have the teams you listed, and I agree with them. 2 from the East, Philadelphia and New York Mets. 2 from the Central, Brewers and Cubs. 2 from the West, San Diego and Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dodgers are getting healthy. Phillies added some players at the deadline. The Cubs and the Brewers did not. I think the Mets added some relievers too.
Yeah. Keep an eye on this name, Jack.
Okay.
And about being biased here.
All right. That's a first.
People forget that there was a starter the Brewers had almost a year and a half ago who made 2 starts. Who will not be a starter this year in the playoffs. But he made 2 starts and was comparable. His numbers were comparable to Mizorowski's when he got hurt. And that starter was Robert Gossett. So I would keep an eye. The Brewers, if they can get something on Gossett and something out of Shelby Miller, who's coming back from Tommy John himself.
I understand he's looking good.
They have enough arms to compete with anybody. I mean, one of the biggest things we forget, the casual baseball fan forgets, is if your starter goes 4 or 5 in the postseason game and pitches decent, you got a shot. As long as you have enough arms, because you got enough days off built in. When you're not playing, you're playing every other day, but you're not throwing 3-4 days in a row. So I just like the idea of, giving a ball to a Jose or a Jacob or a Freddie, and then go and say, okay, beat us 3 out of 5, beat us 5 out of 7. It's all good.
All right. So this is the year.
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right.
And if they don't make the World Series, Jack, I can say this honestly, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Every article, and there are more and more and more articles from national publications saying how the hell are they doing it. There are more than ever.
Nobody wants to say they're freaking good. So
deservedly so. But it's like, and then there's always at the end, but they lose in the playoffs. So
there's a but. It's like,
and they deserve that, right? They haven't won a playoff series since 2018. AJ.
Yeah, I was in college, bro.
I know. You're a young man.
I know. I know. Well, I wasn't in college. It was just out.
You're a young man. You're still a young man
Yeah.
with
But
much to
yeah,
learn.
I mean, it was a good day. I mean, I'm excited for them and excited for Vinny and people forget like Vinny and those guys that are on the organization now. They're not old enough to remember the Brewers' success to that level was Bill Schroeder, and that's because he played for them in like '86.
Hmm.
It wasn't there in '82.
Right.
So like, there's no one
Do you know who the
around.
catcher was in '82?
Yes, sir.
Simba.
Yes, sir.
Ted Simmons. The one and only. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, but I'm very excited. My brother, I've been to 1,000 Packer games, Jack.
A
I've been,
thousand?
no, like
I know.
13. I've been to 13 years worth of Packer games, right?
Right.
I've missed one goal in my life.
Which is?
I've never been to a Brewers playoff game. Ever. Never experienced the atmosphere.
I was lucky enough. I got to go to the NLCS when they played the Cardinals. They eventually lost that series, but it was game one, and they pounded them. So that was pretty cool.
I'm excited for it this year. I'm excited.
Cool.
So yeah. So Jack,
What do you say? What do you say to Brewers fans who say, yeah, they're good in the regular season, but they choke in the playoffs?
define.
What?
Okay, let me put it to you like this, Jack.
Okay.
The last time the Brewers were healthy going into the playoffs, did they not make the NLCS?
I don't know. Were they healthy? They haven't been healthy since 2018 in the playoffs.
Well, but I'm saying like, okay, so one year, Woody was supposed to pitch game one, and he came on the day before the start and said, "I can't pitch anymore."
Right.
And then the next year was the year that Bronny. The people forget when Bronny gets suspended.
Hmm.
Everybody makes a big deal of Barney being suspended that year. They went into the playoffs, but they weren't any good that year. The year he got suspended was the year after they made the LCS. They weren't any good. Barney
Yeah.
gets Barney got suspended with 55 games left. Set out the rest of the season, but they were horrible. They were like fourth.
Yeah. It was
So
an ugly year. It was an ugly year.
it was terrible. Barney came out. Barney came out. I love Barney, but he came out and lied to the media, and then everything just fell apart.
Yep.
And it was just like, but this is, I gotta say, Jack, I'm 33 years old. This is the most excited I've been about a baseball team in my lifetime.
That's great. Great. Okay. Well, keep the good. Let the good times roll.
Yes,
Don't worry about the playoffs. They'll get here soon enough. Just keep
just
winning
enjoy
out.
it, boy. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
Right. Right.
Jack, we can back up real quick.
Sure.
I want to send a big congratulations.
Okay.
You know what? I can announce it now because it's posted on social media, and I didn't post it on social media.
Okay.
But to my buddy Mike Ritker, so I've been friends with for 9 years. For people who don't know the story, Mike took me to practice at Racine St. Catharines every single day in my manual chair for a whole entire season. He would pick me up from my previous group home and take me to practice in my manual chair, then take me home and get me all set for the night. So I just want to give him a big shout out. He got engaged to his lovely fiance Emily Saturday, and
Woo-hoo.
I was there. I was lucky enough to be there with Amanda. So it was very. I wasn't there for the actual proposal, but I was there for the after party. So it was really a special day for everyone involved, and it really came full circle because Amanda knew a bunch of people because her brother went to St. Cat's. My brother was there. My older brother Douglas was there. So shout out to Douglas and Mike and Emily and Amanda for just a great day. It was just so fun for them and so happy for them. So happy for everybody involved. And just a great family, great people. So just wanted to say a big shout out to them.
And what's Mike's last name again? AJ?
Ritgers, Rittgers.
Ritkers. All right. Mike Ritkers, you are a hero for putting
We
up with AJ for that long.
we only coached together for a year. Notice that, Jack.
I bet.
He No, but it was great because for those who don't know the setup at St. Cat's, it's not very uh, accessible. The elevator is like from the early 1900s, and it's like one of those push button elevators. Like you have to hold on the button to make it work
Ah,
the whole time. So yeah, it was great. Mike and I would ride the elevator every day to practice. My old college coach Nick Bennett, cousin of Tony Bennett, the old coach of Virginia, was our head coach back then, and it really kind of led me to where I am today. So I would like to. I just want to show my appreciation for Mike and his family, and just inviting us, and it was fun.
excellent. So glad to hear it. So glad to hear it. That's just great. So, life and sports, your two passions, are going pretty well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I CBA camp this week, so that was kind of cool.
So what's going on with camp now? Is this the last day of camp?
We were done. We're done for the summer today.
For done for the summer. So it's August 7th. When does high school stuff start up, AJ?
November 17th.
November 17th. Okay.
2 months and 10 days, or 3 months and 10 days.
But who's counting?
I can guarantee you there's one person, and it's not me.
Huh.
Sean is. He sent me the Sean Credit, my head coach. He sent me the exact date, and I asked for it.
Sean Kreider is the head coach of Homestead High School basketball, boys basketball, varsity basketball.
Also the special education teacher. So.
There you go. He does it all. And he's the son-in-law
of Earl Tatum.
Which I never knew.
Marquette legend Earl Tatum.
Earl Tatum was one of my all-time favorite players.
Yes. By the way, I'm going to say this. Do not bring up Wisconsin in front of him. He's a Marquette guy through and through.
Okay, so. You shouldn't have said that now. And the first thing I'm going to say is, hey, Coach, how about them Badgers?
Yeah, you should. No, but he's a great guy. I love Sean.
I know.
I was actually at camp this week, so it was kind of cool.
Cool. All right. So are you doing any coaching? Do you have any coaching gigs in between this and the season, or are you getting ready? What's up next for you?
I am debating returning to the school as an educator.
Okay.
Or working at Gateway or both.
Oh, you're going to be a busy dude.
But I think what I can do, if I can pull this off, is work maybe 4 to 6 hours at the school per week, and then work weekends at Gateway.
Wow.
Which would be nice because obviously the Gateway, they have leagues in the fall before the high school season.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, let me sit up a little bit. But they have leagues in the fall for the high school season in which they need shot clock operators.
Oh no!
So
not the shot clock.
Yes, I am.
Disaster. Disasters in the air.
By the way, I'm going to say this on air, and I won't get myself in trouble. But running the shot clock for Wisconsin High School League is a true joy. Because for those who don't know, we don't have one in high school in Wisconsin. But we should. Well, eventually.
I can't believe they don't have one.
It seems like we're one of 5 states that doesn't have one.
God, why? Why not? What's the deal?
You want me to say what my opinion is, Jack?
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
Well, it's 2025, Jack.
I understand.
My father played in 1982.
Okay.
They played the same game that they did in 1982, Jack. And yet we haven't advanced at all.
Well, that doesn't explain why you think we don't have the shot clock.
I just think, well, no, honestly, in my humble opinion, I think at the bigger schools you could have one. Because there's a bigger, there's more people to choose from to run it. But I think in the smaller schools, I think the biggest issue is like for the rural schools, like the smaller schools, it's a budgeting thing. Because you gotta get the equipment and the people to run it. By the way, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna toot my own horn a little bit.
Oh boy!
If I can run it, it must be pretty easy to do. So you don't need to hire. And the thing is, you don't need to hire 20 people to run it. You really need to pay one extra person per night.
There you go.
So I think it's It's pretty feasible, but I don't know about cost. Would you say that,
45 other states have figured it out, sounds like.
uh, including Minnesota?
Ugh. How can we be behind Minnesota?
We played a game. We played a game up in Minnesota, Jack,
Yeah.
when Tim was a senior.
Mm-hmm.
You remember good old Tim Franks?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He now plays college ball in Minnesota.
At
We
St.
put up,
Thomas.
we put up 100 points because the pace of the game was just so much better for us.
All right. I'm with
So
you.
so we'll see. But yeah,
We will see.
that's it.
All right. More immediate. NFL preseason stuff really gets underway.
Saturday,
Well, Saturday's the Packers, but tonight is the first slate of games. Um,
as it usually is on a Thursday.
yeah. So it's starting. Anything you're looking for in the preseason, AJ, from any team or the Packers in particular? What do you got?
I'm looking for. I'm looking for one person in particular
Okay, you're gonna name that person?
to just be on the field.
Uh-oh.
That person is Marshawn Lloyd. I mean, the man, my man. We drafted you a year and a half ago, and you played 4 snaps. You know, people are like, we can't give the ball to Josh Jacobs. We can't give the ball to Josh Jacobs so many times. My question is, who else are you going to give the ball to? I mean, I like Emmanuel Wilson, but like, there's no real difference makers in the backfield other than him right now.
Who's the other one? It's Wilson, and who's the other one? I'm sorry, I can't remember. Is it Brooks?
Oh, Chris Brooks.
Chris Brooks? One of the two of them, the Packers love for their blitz pickup protection.
That's probably Chris. That's Chris.
I think it is Chris. Yeah, he stoned somebody in practice the other day.
I'm excited. You know what is going to be the biggest key to success?
What?
It's not a game in the preseason. They have joint practices with 2 teams. The Packers. I can't remember where they are.
Okay.
But it's the same week as this. Like remember when they did last year? They played the Bengals and nobody played because they had the joint practices.
Yep.
In the 1v1s. I think they're doing the same thing. I think it was Seattle, maybe Oakland this year.
Okay, it's Las Vegas, but
yeah, you understand my point though.
Yes. My question to you is, I'm going bigger picture here. So it started preseason last year. Packers were coming off an impressive playoff victory in Dallas, and then they lost to San Fran, and they almost could have won, but didn't. They didn't deserve it. And then so much
has changed. Go ahead.
Hopes were high, right, going into last year. I was afraid they were too high based on what had happened in the playoffs. And do you consider the Packers? Was it a good year last year? The season they had. Was it a success? I guess that's how I would say it.
I'm gonna say no.
Because of the playoffs, or because they didn't win the division, or why?
Well, it's just the way they looked in the end.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to lose to the Eagles, but we got to remember, and this wasn't a start, but we got to remember that Jordan, when he first came off the bench against the Eagles, torched them. It wasn't a start, but like they allowed, if you allow 22 points to the Eagles offense this time around, you better freaking win the game. I mean,
with turnovers, bad calls, and penalties, Packers had a lot of stupid penalties last year.
I mean, think about it. Think about it this though, Jack.
Okay.
We're in the fourth quarter. We're down by 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not one, not two, but 3 offensive linemen get hurt on 3 consecutive plays, if I remember correctly. And by the way, halfway through the fourth quarter, Jaden Reed catches the ball for a first down and gets hurt.
Right.
So by the end of the game, now I'm making excuses for him, but Jordan's working with a mash. People I don't even know.
Well, Jordan's year started off poorly last year
when he
because he
because
got hurt in the first game.
of the stupid Brazil game. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it was bad from the get go. Packers were 1-5 in the division, which is I can't
Horrendous.
I can't
Unacceptable when you think about it.
I can't believe they made the playoffs with that division record. You know, but they were good
Well,
against everybody else.
yeah, yeah. I mean, let's keep in mind like this is different because this year I'm going to say this, Jack, and I don't mean this. This is not hyperbole. Your biggest game of the year is game number one because if you don't beat Detroit at home, you could be in trouble. I'm not saying making the playoffs or anything like that, but if you really, really, really want, if your number one goal, which should be every year, is to win the division, you gotta win your home games, bro.
Do you think Jordan Love will cut down on his interceptions this year?
I think he's got more opportunities to do that because I think he's got more weapons to throw.
What do you think about the line movement with Elgton Jenkins going to center? And
I like that idea. But think about it this though. There's an underrated signing we're forgetting about. And it's not Matthew Golden. It's Miko Hardman.
is he going to make the team?
Oh, I'm just saying if he does. Because think about the experience he brings with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing the Packers don't have. They got a lot of youth and a lot of fire on offense. They don't have a lot of vets.
Offensive line probably is the most veteran group, wouldn't you say, on offense?
I'm saying like offensive skill players.
Yeah. I'm with you. I agree.
Like
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, that's it. And he's a veteran because he's a veteran who wasn't on a winning team the first 6 years of his career.
Right.
So I'm thinking Miko's been in the big game. He's been in the Super Bowl with the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I know his time kind of ran out because they kind of relegated him to a Keyshawn Nixon role of a kick returner.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he could fit in very well if you put him in the slot, Matthew Golden over the top, and let the rest of the boys work inside. I think it could work very well.
Sounds good to me.
And the thing is, they didn't have a real slot receiver last year. They haven't had a slot receiver since probably a healthy slot receiver since probably an older version of Randall Cobb.
Okay. But you see that changing this year?
I do. I predict the Packers will win 12 games.
Will they win their division?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because the Lions will be 10-7. Because they'll take a step back. Because the loss of their coordinators will take a step.
What about the Vikes?
Well, first of all, to all my Viking fans out there, the Skull chant is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Secondly, you can win about 9 games because JJ, as much as I despised him at Michigan, I despise him even more now. So
because he's a Viking?
Yes, exactly. And every Viking fan gonna say, "Oh, he was hurt last year. He was hurt last year." I don't really care. He played for Harbaugh and won a national championship. Big whoop.
Did you just say big whoop?
Yes, I did.
How old are you, for God's sakes?
Yeah. So guess what? I will predict the Vikings go 9-8 and finish third.
9-8. Come on.
Yeah, 9-8.
All right. What about the Bears? As long as you're drilling everybody, who else?
6-11.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the division? You got everybody with a bait. Everybody's losing big games in the division. They gotta lose. They gotta win against somebody.
Jack.
Hang on, I'm writing this down. You said Packers 12-5, right?
Yes.
You said Lions 10-7.
Yep.
You said Vikings 9-8, and you said Bears 6-11.
Yes, sir.
All right. You are you're a beautiful homer, but you're a homer.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Jack.
All right.
I'm going to 2 games this year, by the way. I'm so excited.
Good. All right. It's time.
Yes, sir. Where's the
We
wisdom?
we're doing it. We are a half hour in, and it's time to get rolling with AJ's words of wisdom that he has gleaned from the world of sports that you can apply to make your life a better life today.
Yes, sir.
AJ, are you ready? Do you have
Yes, sir.
one?
Yes, sir. So, Jack, remember when did you go on Facebook a couple days ago after
Uh,
after I had after I had dinner with the Blazers?
if you had
Justin,
dinner, if you had dinner with the losers,
no Blazers
oh,
at the
oh
Chancery.
I don't recall it, AJ.
So I will explain for
Okay,
those who didn't see it.
good.
So I had dinner with my buddy Justin and his mother, which, by the way, are lovely people.
Okay,
They're very helpful to me on and off the floor. Justin is going to Michigan Tech
okay, good for him.
today to play basketball.
Cool.
Today's message is for coaches and kids alike.
Okay.
If you're just in it to win on the floor, you're doing the wrong thing. And let me explain, Jack.
Okay.
I have 4 student athletes. I'll call them student athletes because that's what they are. Now, that are getting college educations and playing a sport. All of them are playing basketball. If you're a coach, whether you're high school, sixth grade, 12th grade, ninth grade, whatever, and you're not focused on establishing a relationship with your players that lasts longer than they're on the floor, you're not doing the right thing. And by the way, my advice to coaches that are just in it to win: get out of the profession. Because the first thing you are is an educator of life. So, my thing today is, if you're going to coach at any level for that matter, focus on the long term impact you can have on a kid, not the wins and losses. So, today was a little shorter, but yeah.
Well, straight to the point. Way to go, Age.
Yes, sir.
You're all right.
I worked with, I'll keep going. I worked with 2 of my former players this week and Coach Credit.
Okay.
And I can't tell you how proud of those 2 kids I am, because they both found roles at schools that they love.
Excellent.
On and off the floor. One plays in Appleton at Lawrence University. One is about to play. Trevor is about to play at Northern Michigan, and Andrew plays at Lawrence. So I just want to say, like, to them and to Justin and to the rest of my kids that are upcoming, I'm not going anywhere. And if I'm just focused on winning, I'm getting out, because that's not what it's about. So, yeah.
Cool. You heard it here from the man. Very nice, AJ.
Oh, and also, Jack, we can wrap, but I just want to say, to my buddy Lucas Burns, your golf running is tomorrow, bud, and to your family, you're missed, bud. So we're gonna celebrate you tomorrow.
Nice. Very nice. All right, AJ.
Thanks, Jacko.
Thanks. I don't think we're going to have a show this weekend.
No, I'm bowling on Saturday, and I'll be at home with my family. So.
Yep. Yeah, you're big time in me.
Well, I said but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. But we'll be back next week. And
Yep.
Nice job today, AJ. You were right on about coaching and teaching, and that goes for life too. You should be helping people in relationships.
I mean, the game of basketball, more than any other sport. I know baseball's a team game too, but all the other sports, like when football, you run the ball or you catch the ball. But you gotta have somebody in basketball. 5 guys gotta touch it, otherwise it's not gonna go in the hoop. So it's just a metaphor for life.
Sounds good.
All right, boys.
All right.
All right,
That's
ladies
it.
and gentlemen. Thank you again, Jack. And let's have a good weekend, everybody.
You too. That's all from the man, the Mafia, the Don, the King,